Hi everyone, this is Diorio here from Citizenship Academy with your skills lesson for today. I am very excited because we're going to start opinion writing. So in the last video, we learned about what an opinion is. What is an opinion? Something you believe, something you think, something you feel very strongly about. How is that different from a fact? What's a fact? Good. A fact is something you can prove. So we have opinion, something you believe, that you personally believe, and a fact is something you can prove. We're going to focus on opinions today and with our writing, but it's important that you know what facts are too. And because it's important to know the difference and to know what opinions are, we're going to watch our FlowCap video again because I love the song and I think it helps you learn the difference between facts and opinions. So I'm going to make myself disappear. And we're going to play this song again.
I'm the best rapper.
Oops, sorry.
Is that a fact or is that an opinion? Let's find out. I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me. I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me.
A fact is something you can prove. No matter who's looking, it's gonna be true. Like, this man was born in 1922. That's a factual statement. We can see if it's true. We've got his birth certificate. Let's see. That fact is true. Don't take it from me. Or Jupiter is way bigger than Mars. And I know finding planets in the sky is hard, but scientists have measured both planets and given us the answer. It's a fact, understand it? What's an opinion? A feeling or belief? You can't prove it. Well, let's see. Like,
we should get paid to go to school.
Some people might not think that's cool. That's because it's an opinion. You can't prove it. Different people think different things. Get used to it.
I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me. I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me.
You can always support your opinions with facts, using evidence, and we should all do that. A supported opinion, sign me up. Like, we should get paid to go to school because school is like our job. We do it all day. We don't get time off, except on holidays. I just supported my opinion. It's still not a fact. You might all agree, but we'll leave it at that. And how did you know? It was my opinion, cause I used a trigger word. Check some out, listen, if I say that you should or that I think or feel. It's my opinion, yeah, you know the deal. Not all opinions have trigger words though. I could say the best ice cream is cookie dough. I didn't say I think, but it's still not a fact. Just an opinion and I guess that's a wrap. But before we bring the hook around again, I'll warn you about false facts, yeah that's when something sounds like a fact, but it's not true. Like the U.S. capital is Kalamazoo.
I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me. I need a fact, that's something I can prove. All over the map, I know my fact is true. I have an opinion, that's something I believe. A feeling that I have about the world around me.
Yeah. Opinions, something you believe, feelings that you have about the world around you. So, last time we looked at this opinion writing piece called The Best Book Ever. In this writing, this person is taking a stand on what they think, their opinion of the best book ever. So they took a stand, or they told us what it was about. They're writing about the best book ever. Their stance is the best book ever is the Greenfern Zoo. Then they tell us about the Greenfern Zoo. And then our blue and our purple words are 2 reasons why. and they use my favorite word, because, to explain why that's their opinion. And then they close it out with the final sentence. We're going to do this together today in this video, and then you're going to try it on your own. So, we need a title, a starting sentence where we make a stand, 2 reasons what's going to support our opinion, and a final sentence. Now, when we do this, we're going to follow the writing process. Do you remember what the first step of the writing process is? Plan. All right? Today we're going to plan first, and then we are going to draft. Now, this one we're going to do all together to give you an idea of what to do, and then you are going to do it on your own, and I'll explain that later. So, for our opinion piece, I think we should make an opinion about our favorite field trip. So, talk to somebody in your house or think it in your own brain. What was your favorite field trip we went on this year? Maybe it was pumpkin picking the most. We went apple picking. We went to Ultimate Goal. What was your favorite one? Don't forget to tell why. I'm going to move this forward because I made a planning sheet for us that we're going to fill out on our favorite field trip. So because, unfortunately, I can't talk to you guys right now, I'm just going to pick one, and you can disagree with me. That's okay. But we're going to plan based on that field trip. So my favorite field trip was when we went apple picking. So we're going to write about our opinion on apple picking and why that was the best field trip. So on the top it says take a stand, which means state our opinion and tell why. This first thing says name of subject. So our subject that we're writing about is field trips. So right in here I'm going to write field trips. Now, take a stand. That's my opinion. My favorite field trip, I think the best field trip was apple picking. So I'm going to write apple picking in here. Now remember, this is just our planning step, so I'm not writing complete sentences yet. I'm just getting all my ideas out on paper and starting to think about what my writing is going to look like. So we have our subject is field trips. Our stand is apple picking was the best. Describe it. We went apple picking in the fall. I'm going to write fall. What else? All the first graders went. And we picked apples, right? Again, not complete sentences yet. All right, now we're going to state our reasons why. This is where in our draft we're going to use the word because. Right now, we're just going to brainstorm the ideas of why it was the best field trip. So tell me why one. Why could apple picking be the best field trip? I liked that we got to ride on a tractor out to the trees. So that's going to be my reason one. Tell why one. So I'm going to say tractor ride. Yours could be totally different, and you're going to get a chance to do this on your own, so don't worry if your opinion's different than mine. And then tell me why 2. Remember, we need 2 reasons to support our opinion. What do you think? Another fun thing I remember about this field trip is we played Duck, Duck, Goose out in the fields. I thought that was really fun. So I'm going to write tell why. I'm going to say duck, duck, goose. So those 2 reasons for me is why I'm trying to convince you, why I'm sharing my opinion that apple picking was the best field trip. Okay? Last step on our planning sheet says end with a zinger. What do you think a zinger is? We talked about this a little bit. When you end your paragraph, you want to end it with something like exciting, something your last stand to say, apple picking was the best, and try and convince people that apple picking was the best. So your zinger is going to be like an exciting sentence. So my zinger might be, I don't know, what do you think? I'm going to write apple picking was so much fun. And I'm ending it with an exclamation point because I'm excited. All right, so this is our planning sheet. We're done with our planning step. What's the next step in our writing process? Draft. Okay, so this is where we take our planning and we turn our plans, our little ideas, into, I moved it on you, into complete sentences. So I'm going to make myself bigger again. There we go. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm going to slide this over a tiny bit. You still see that? And I'm going to bring out a draft. Okay. For our draft, we take what was in our planning and we write it in complete sentences. Okay? So our name of our subject, that's going to be our title. So our name of our subject over here is field trips. But are we just talking about all the field trips? No, we're talking about the best one, right? So our title has got to say that. So what do you think a good title might be? How about the best field trip ever? So I'm going to write that nice and neat on here. Remember, with your titles, you want to capitalize the words. So I'm going to write the best field trip ever. Yeah! All right, take a stand. Next sentence is going to state our opinion. So our opinion, the one that I decided on because we can't talk, unfortunately. But the opinion we're writing about is that apple picking was the best field trip. So we're not just going to write apple picking. That's not a sentence. We have to put it in a complete sentence. So we could say I'm going to start with the capital, best, you see that? Trip was apple picking. Starting with the capital, ending with a period. Done. Now we're going to describe it, okay? When you state your opinion about something, you want to tell your reader a little bit about it. So we said fall, first grade, picked apples. So describe it. In the fall, first graders went to pick apples. Again, we're turning what we did in our planning into complete sentences, capital at the beginning, period at the end. All right, now we're going to get to use my favorite word. We have to tell why. Tell our reasons why. So, we said tractor ride. Are we just going to write tractor ride? No, we have to use my favorite word, which is because. So, we're going to say, it was fun because. BECAUSE. We got to ride a tractor. Ta-da! Don't forget the word because. Very important. All right, same thing with reason number 2. We're going to use the word because in our sentence to tell our second reason why. So we could say, after apple picking, we played duck, duck, goose. Right? I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Oh, I didn't use the word because. It was the best because, don't do what I just did, use the word because. Good editing. We played duck, duck, goose. All right, last thing, we already wrote our really good singer here, so I can just copy it there. Apple picking was so much fun. And that's our draft. Easy as that. So in the next video,